Welcome back. Our favorite foraging friend is here, Rachel West. Rachel, welcome back to our show. We love it when you come in.
I am excited to get to feed Blake today.
I know, I'm excited to try it. So what did you bring in today? What are we doing?
So autumn olives. Autumn olives. They are ripe right now. So grab one. Do you like things that are a little bit sour? Would be my question to you.
So.
Like a sweet tart.
Yeah, okay.
So they're
I
going
like
to be
a sweet
really
tart,
sour.
yeah.
They're going to be really sour at first.
Okay.
There's a little seed in the middle here.
Uh-huh.
Let me pop one out and just show you what seed you're kind of working with.
Remove that so they can see.
Well,
you don't want to eat the seed though, right?
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh.
So there's just this one little bitty yellow seed on the very, very center.
Okay.
It's kind of hazelnut. I'm going to leave that there instead of wiping it on my pants here.
Last time I ate these, I spit it out.
They're really
so
sour.
I didn't even
They're
try
very
the seed.
Yeah. No, but I like it. It's really not bad as a thing. Like it has. It's fine.
It's sweet and sour. So what I want you to try is this is a. I don't even want to call it a jam or a spread. And kind of show here online. So all that this is you cover the berries in a little bit of water. So understory tree, about 16 foot hanging. Here we are.
Yes.
Here we are.
Picture it.
Nice
Yes.
words right
You
now.
really
So
set the
I'll
scene.
hold a bowl underneath, and I'll just kind of drag my hand like this. And as you can see,
They easily come
They
off.
go everywhere.
so those will just kind of fall off into there. And
Yeah.
so I'll gather as many quarts as I can, and then put them in a jar or whatever as we're gathering them basket. Get home, throw them in the refrigerator. Usually, my kids will eat them just raw. Denver's
So you
been
gotta hide them from them. So you
right.
Can
No,
make
they've
something
been
out of it.
actually. That's why you have a half thing here, is because Denver's been hitting it up every day before school. All of the stuff. So cover them in water and simmer them like you would doing grape jelly or anything else. And then you're gonna run and press it through a sieve. If you've got a little bitty tea strainer and you're just doing a small amount like this, you can even put it over the top and use the back of a spoon.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So you don't have to have some fancy equipment. But
Or like you, just do it in your hand.
but for me,
the Rachel West
every
way.
one of these berries that I remove, this is an invasive plant. It was planted in the 1830s for erosion control, windbreaks, think Dust Bowl. And so they were actually paying farmers to plant these because birds, and they would hold livestock, and they would create these windbreaks. Well, then they realized because birds love to eat the seeds and they like to
will
land
go
on everywhere, they just went
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
At
So
least they're
now
not
it's like
thorns
all
or
of these
anything.
like master naturalists or stuff are like, oh, don't tell people about this or they'll want to plant it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's already out there. And these little berries are superfoods. So they have vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, magnesium, iron, 17 times the lycopene of a tomato.
Oh, wow.
And lycopene, when you cook it, becomes more bioavailable. So wait till you try this. So all that this is the juice cooked down with about a tablespoon of honey, like per jar.
It's very light, which is interesting. Like the
So I'm
consistency,
gonna-
you know?
I totally would have put this with crackers or cream cheese or something.
Yeah.
But we've got we got
But we've got
gluten-free
this
cookies
one
here,
over
so
here.
we've got.
Yeah.
All right. I
So
think
these
she's
are.
gonna feed you, but I'm gonna eat it
Here,
first.
you want to grab that one over here, Blake?
Fine. I'm just kidding. Yes, 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 yes.
Now, when you have it with a sugar cookie like this, it's like super, it's like that tart is so welcome. You can put it over cream
It's
cheese.
so good.
Uses as salad dressing. And again, lycopene is more bioavailable when you cook it. So just simmering in a little bit of water and running it through a press and adding a little bitty bit of honey. This all of a sudden is the perfect ingredient for cocktails or
Oh
salad
my
dressing
goodness, that's
or over.
so true.
And
You
then
could do
being
anything
able
with
to
it.
have,
Very
I mean, it's just
versatile.
free nutrients too that are just sitting out there right now. If you've got a hedgerow, if you know anybody's got a farm, somewhere along that fence line is these berries, and they can freeze just like this. And so if you freeze
Oh,
them,
perfect.
then whenever you
Got
get
'em.
around to it,
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
that is really good. And I was going to say really fast, sorry, that I could totally see it being perfect with cream cheese and a cracker or pretzel or something like that. Like just the
Yeah.
flavor of all that would be really good together.
And then look at this color for the holiday season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
It's
this
perfect.
beautiful
Just
red
even,
over that,
like,
just like
drizzle
drizzle.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true too.
So in identifying it, the leaves, they kind of look like olive leaves. Is that
I love-
kind of
yeah, so
why?
that's one of the
And they're
reasons it's
real
got its nickname,
Silvery
so-
on the
Yeah,
back
the color's
side. Like
interesting.
that is so pretty.
Autumn berry or autumn olive is a nickname, but even if you, Blake, if you grab those little, the leaves, they're bright green on the front, and then there'll be a silver on the back.
I mean,
and
they're
if you rub that
beautiful.
silver, it almost kind of reminds me of like a fishing lure. But you'll notice those little bitty flecks will come off on your hand too, like natural glitter. And so it's a really easy ID. Again,
Natural glitter.
right now in the forest, there are other berries that you would want to be aware of. bush honeysuckle has red berries that are about this size that would be not edible.
Okay.
Again, just like we talked about when we were talking about the spice bush berry, they only have one seed. They have that in common. So the autumn olive and the spice bush berry, which are edible and delicious, one single seed.
Okay.
The toxic honeysuckle have tons of little bitty
Good
grape
to know the
seeds.
difference.
So
And check the
easy.
leaves out because those are pretty identifiable too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachel. You're amazing.
Thank you
We
guys for having me
appreciate it.
on.
This is so good.
Yeah.